Hello everybody, I know you were waiting for this baby, so we're getting back into it. I'm sorry it took me so long to do another one of these. Real reason, honestly, the patch. People were like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna play this? You gotta do the patch. The patch. Mo ruined this. There's no sexiness. There's no kissing." I'm okay with all of that, by the way. There's all mistranslations and spelling errors. And if I'm honest, I was like, okay, I'll have a look at the patch. I looked at what I have to do to get the patch, and I'm just not willing to do that. I don't want to have to change my computer's location and language to Japanese to play this game and all that. It seems like way more hassle than I'm willing to do for this game. So my only options are either to continue doing this or just drop this one and do Muv-Luv instead, which is my other option. I bought Muv-Luv, and I was going to do it after this one. Or maybe at the same time. So, I'm not sure what you guys would rather... Oh, I totally forgot to change the... I meant to turn off all the voices. Go away. We don't want voices on, because they distract me. So yeah, I mean, we can either keep doing this, or we can just drop this one and do Muv-Luv instead, if the translation thing is going to be that big of a deal. You guys let me know. I'm okay either way, honestly. Although knowing that this is kind of a gimped version is a bit annoying, and I'd rather have chosen Muv-Luv over this now, honestly. If I could go back in time, I would totally just not do this and do Muv-Luv instead. Especially because that's more recent as well. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so let's continue with this one for now, shall we? All that out of the way. So last time, we lifted the wheelchair girl up and thrown her into space. Because of our giant Hulk camp. We hadn't, but that's what I like to imagine happened. Oh, Spaceball. Spaceball gets rid of it. Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. I'll have it done soon, so hold on a moment. Sure. They're made in the same way as bicycle tires. Hey, look, there's the first view of our guy. I immediately started on the repairs. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I got a feeling I was being stared at with contempt. No one liked being Hulk lifted out of their chair. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me and pecking at the soil. Is this duck your pet?
No, he isn't. We're housemates. We share the rent. You know, the duck goes to work. He picks up the bread. It's a bit annoying because he really only pays for the rent in breadcrumbs. You know what? He's not a very good housemate. He's not. You know, if I'm in the mood, the duck's not really very good at that either.
Housemates?
I thought I'd go outside, and he started to follow me. Hat, don't go too far. You'll get left behind.
Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart.
Yeah, he is. That's why he's so much trouble. He always getting himself into mischief. Oh, you know that guy. Ooh!
Whenever I do a female voice, I just feel like I sound like Tobias Funke from Arrested Development when he's doing his like British nanny.
Oh yeah, put the old bangers in the mouth. You know what they say? Put some bangers in the mouth, or as you Americans would say, sausages in the mouth. Hello.
Oh my. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision. So she can't move them. No, she's in a wheelchair for fun. There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had a disability in her legs. Well, I mean, that's true. That's true. You know what? I jumped the gun on that joke. Gun on that joke. When I picked her up just now, her body... everyone who watches the channel can just think I'm obsessed with disabled people, basically. Like, man, you really dig hitting on the disabled people, don't you? You did the whole VR. Not that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying people will be like, you know, like the whole VR. All of it was people missing various limbs or being blind or other things or deaf or having scars. Now you're like going after wheelchair people. Can't help myself. The duck returned from his little excursion with a nice bag of bread with a dollar sign on it. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap. "Get off me," she said as she made him get down again. As I watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire. Boys are great, aren't they? They always walk around with some of these kind of tools. Yep, that's me. I always walk around with some tools to fix wheelchairs, just in case some pretty girl's wheelchair breaks down and it needs fixing. And I'm like, hey, this Babby right here. This Babby right here. It's gonna get me some. As a disabled person heteron extraordinaire, I always carry around the tools to fix whatever needs. Be they fake arms, fake legs, wheelchair fixing tools, a fake pair of ears, maybe even robotic eyes. I sometimes carry them with me. This is the first I've sat on the grass in ages. It's soft and feels nice. No, you're sitting on your duck. You've killed your duck. As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched. This is a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's alright. I can see it from my window. I wanted to come just once. The wind blows through here. That's a strange thing to say. The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though. Now they're literally everywhere. 5 years ago? I've just come back to this town. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I guess that means we won't ever get to date. She directed her gaze at something far away. So you've come back to your hometown? Yeah. She suddenly looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. I'm a little bit confused, actually, why she's sad about that. Quack. The duck twisted its neck to look up at the sky. A meteorite was coming down, and the ducky had realized this. Unfortunately, nobody else has. What is it, Hat? She was tempted to look up, too. If she did, she'd fall over. I wonder what that is. What's that? Something is flying. Something is flying? There was something floating in the air. Is it a duck? It was crossing the lake and gradually getting closer. Oh god, it's a drone. They're gonna take us out. Oh shit, it's a drone. It's a drone, look out! Quickly, use the wheelchair and the girl for cover. No, it's one of those biplanes. The biplanes? What's those? What's those ones? The gliders? Is that what they're called? The gliders, yeah. Probably if you go in those or not. First I thought that it was a paper airplane she had thrown coming back to us. I was like, that's a big ass paper airplane. How much paper did you use to make that? Oh, you know, just a lot. But it wasn't. It crossed the lake and eventually reached the air above the small hill where we were. An airplane? It's not paper, it's a real plane. Oh. What is this? Its silhouette is much thinner than any plane I know, and the wings are really big. It's a glider. No doubt about it. That's a glider. Why do you sound so terrified? Well, you look so terrified. A glider? I repeated the name as if to confirm it, and then looked at the sky once more. There it is. With its big white wings and wide silhouette, it reminded me somewhat of a seagull. Like a giant robotic seagull. It also had a little hole where it would drop poop out of. Hey, look, it's turning. It's so pretty. The glider, question mark. What? The glider is continuing to turn leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so slowly. Of course, it doesn't have any thrust. As it proceeded slowly across the blue sky, it seemed to be floating rather than flying. To fly on the wind like that? It looks like it would feel nice. Yeah. It's coming down. I'm going to call it now that at some point you and her go out on a glider together and fulfill her dream. The turning glider looks like, I mean, that's not a big call, that's pretty obvious, but the turning glider looks as if it was, there seems to be a focus to this, because they have been given up on rising and came down towards the top of our hill. I mean, it's not like it was coming down to land. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? They might notice us. Yeah. Hello! Take you out. She earnestly stretched her hand out and waved towards the white aircraft floating in the sky. And is gone.
Hey!
I don't know if the pilot noticed this or not. However, the wings reflected a gleaming light, and it really did look as if it was answering us, calling out to it. Then the glider turned its back to us and flew away, back to the other side of the lake, where it had come from.
It's gone.
It blew up. She mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Extend the little wings which fly in this sky highly. Oh, it's this. I always see these in like animes and these, and we don't get those here ever. I don't know. It's like, are they just everywhere in Japan? I fixed the flat tire and went with her into the town. This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to the windmill hill. Where we were just now.
This place is nice.
I'll take you back to your home.
No, it's okay. I don't have a home. I'm a homeless wheelchair lady. My wheelchair actually turns into... No, forget that. My wheelchair turns into a home. I'm actually a robot.
It seemed like she was going to say but before she stopped speaking. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can't bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house.
Thank you. Because of you, I was saved.
Don't mention it. I always save disabled girls. I know they'll appreciate it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously. Quang.
Thank you.
Wheelchair just... That's the wheelchair powering up and taking off down the road. If you're thanking me, you already did just that now. Did that just now.
It was quite fun, like spending time with a friend.
Yeah. Me.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual too. The glider that we had seen now was flying in the air above the hill where we were just now.
So did I. That's the first time I'd seen a real one. I now have some wonderful memories.
She murmured quietly and giggled. Coupled with her cute and dainty appearance, was her lovely smile.
Well then, I better get going.
You know, I can totally see why if you sort of were a very single man, and you were just sort of enamored. You know how like Japan is sort of like coated in like the sort of anime and like sort of what's the term? You know, there's a lot of the anime. It's just covers their whole. What's the term I'm looking for? There's a lot of it everywhere. It's very saturated everywhere. It's all these anime girls everywhere and all their big sized breasts. But they draw anime girls in like almost in the very perfect way. They're always very pretty, and they're always like there's no imperfections in them, and there was large breasts and tiny little bodies and stuff like that. I can totally see why. If like you just grown up on that sort of anime and that view and it was saturated everywhere around you, how you would start to just sort of see regular women and men just like, man, these don't compare at all to my anime waifus. Why would I even bother? And I can totally see how you'd end up in that if it was just totally coating you all the time. You just immersed yourself in that world and that became part of you. I can totally see how that would happen. It's dangerous, that, though. Dangerous that. You get a very warped vision of how women should look and men should look and stuff like that. Especially women. I say women more because I see that more in anime, but it's true both ways. You just get a very warped vision of how they should be if you pay too much attention to this stuff. If you let it sort of mingle, sort of mold between realities. Definitely see that. I was talking to Jazz about this when she was watching me play the big. It was Senran Kagura with the girls with the big giant super boobies and stuff like that, and you fight and their clothes come off, and she's like, oh, it made me sad that my boobs aren't that jiggly. And I was like, that's unrealistically jiggly, firm boobs, terrifying and stuff like that. But it does. It gives you like it's like anything like that in like magazines, and you see people who airbrush to shit and stuff like that, and it's like these unrealistic expectations. And I think anime can do that sometimes. I realize it's not the difference between that is that anime isn't real. It's not a real thing, but I can totally see how you'd kind of fall into that. Definitely. There you go. That was a random little rant there that just wasted probably 4 or 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay, take care then. Sure. The wheels squeaked as she pushed the wheels. Oh, shit. She pushed the wheelchair along with her hands down an empty street. Ah, there goes old Hot Wheels. What was it people called me? I think it was Hot Wheels when I was in a wheel. When I did my heel in, I was in like a wheelchair for a little bit. I think people used to call me Hot Wheels. Behind her, the duck wearing a hat waddled along with her. Hey.
Huh?
She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again.
No. No.
She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. She sure was cute. Bit weird, though. Where is she from? Her appearance is quite graceful, as if she were the daughter of a rich family. Maybe I could get me some of that money. Cha-ching. A little lady with a duck. It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I'd better get going. I better go, I mean. Now I'm going to the dormitory called Flying Fish Manor. Flying Fish Manor, that's a cool name. Due to certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. While walking, why not just tell us? He's only thinking to himself. Why has he got to be vague of himself? While walking along the gently sloping street, I look up at the clouds moving above. Floating so freely like that, they reminded me of the glider. That distinctive silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. Huff puff. I finally found it. This place, is this it? Oh shit, stop doing that. Stop rolling the mouse, you fool. You fool, goddamn. Flying Fish Manor. There's such a big difference between its appearance and its name. That's like giving a tough-looking Japanese toaster a name like Lily. Whoa, don't be dissing on Lily. At least call it Mansion de Flying Fish. Du Flying Fish. Or something. Whew. See, that's why even though I looked everywhere, I still couldn't find it. Because I thought it's not this place. I completely ruled it out and then walked round and round this area. I'm confused. Let's go back a little bit. Just thinking to myself, a flying glider, wouldn't those windmills kind of mess it up a little bit? Also, wouldn't it be way dangerous to be flying around near those things? It would hit them. I know they're not super fast, but still, it would do some damage if they hit it. But like, I feel like those would mess up the wind a little bit. Maybe not though. I don't know. Maybe they'd make it better. Possibly. Maybe they will. Even now, I still can't believe it, so I'll check the sign one more time. Flying Fish Manor. There's no doubt about it. Even so, I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, I know a lot about this place. It's creepy. It's an old European-style building on the shore of the lake. Because its appearance is a little spooky, when we were kids, we called this building the Witch's Mansion. As a test of courage, we would often sneak into the yard. We just thought it was a rich person's residence, but it's a dormitory. Kifu Private Academy Student Dormitory. I can't just stand here in shock. Okay. I took a deep breath and stood up straight. And inside we go. Probably going to be haunted by ghosts. May I come in? Oh. Lightly dressed girl. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know. She got a disability? I'm not interested. Oh, a visitor.
Oh, a visitor.
Sugoi! Oh wait, that was the wrong voice. Kawaii booby so. Oh, god damn it. Whoa! Suddenly a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumpled instantly.
May I ask your name?
Why? She's the one who should be worried about having been seen, but why am I the one feeling under the pressure? Why would she worry about being seen? She's good, man. She should be proud of it. Stop rolling the mouse.
We don't accept door-to-door sales.
What voice am I doing?
We don't accept door-to-door sales. We don't accept door-to-door sales here. What's up, Kana-chan? Oh, looks like we have a visitor.
What's this voice? I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it, though.
A visitor?
Oh, my God. It's... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tell me it ain't true. Is that Yuki?
A visitor? Huh? What? A guy?
From inside the other girl? From inside the other girl? Oh. Wow. I was like, she was inside.
Start the reactor, Quaid. Start the reactor.
Okay, that was creepy. From inside the other girl, this one was wearing clothes, showed her face, but when she saw me, she let out a hysteric scream. At the same time, the glasses she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off.
Kana-chan, your clothes, your clothes. Huh?
What is this? Oh, what is this?
Another girl appeared.
Another girl, guy, so kawaii.
Just to be where my guy, you know, if I was an anime guy, I'd like launch back with blood going, and I'd be like,
Oh, Euchre, this unknown boy saw Kana-chan's naked body.
What did you do? What did you say? What did you say?
huh? What? Huh? No, that's not it. She was like, what? Just like a god of salvation. My cell phone rang. The word mum was shown on the display. Excuse me a minute, I have to talk to my mum.
Yo, mom, I just saw this hot naked chick. What's up?
I quickly pressed the button to answer the call while swiftly escaping outside.
Mom,
I thought you'd be...
I thought you'd be at the Flying Fish Corner and that things would have calmed down by now. What's it like?
Well, the place is full of girls.
oh my God, it's full of girls, Mom.
You know how I am around girls. Boners flying up and down left and right. I'm but a teenage boy. And I saw one.
And I saw one in her underwear.
Question mark first. Of course it is.
Of course it is. That place.
Of course.
You know what? I'm gonna go straight to old lady.
Of course it is. That place.
Yeah.
I had checked.
The sign over and over. Oh shit! But then I noticed some small writing in the corner. Girls' dormitory. This is a girls' dormitory?
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Did you do this on purpose? What is this? What kind of mother are you? Possibly the greatest mother? Hello? From now on, I'm going to be this place's dorm mother, aren't I?
Oh, it's fine. The owner and the boarding students have all accepted it.
Just now, they were screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, did you go into the changing room by mistake?
That damn mother of mine. She's enjoying this situation. She sounds like the best mom in the world. God damn. She's your pitch. She's pimping you out to these ladies. You're probably gonna share your seed, and then you'll sire a whole generation of children. The front door opened slightly, and the girls from just now were peeking through.
Oh, what happened, Sana-chan? He's still here.
That's me pushing the glasses up instead of going like I've got a headache. When I called out to them, they, like a surprised turtle, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door.
Oh, yeah.
What should I about this? What should I about this? Where wall is this? You know, honestly, I think the mistranslations and poor translating might actually be fucking hilarious. What should I about this? Oh dear. I think that'll do for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is not, honestly, I don't really notice the bad. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I closed the game. I don't really notice how the bad. I mean, obviously there's a bit there, but it seems alright to me, and I'm not too bothered about the sexiness. I'm just here to make a bit of a laugh, you know. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, we know. If you do enjoy it, we'll just keep doing this, and we'll run through this one. We'll do like one run. I only planned on doing one path, so we'll just do one path of this, and then we'll move on to Muv-Luv as one to do afterwards. We'll do them side by side. Probably only one. I don't think I can handle doing 2 visual novels at once. I'd start to get all the voices mixed up, and I'd probably go off one of them. But yeah, I got plenty of stuff going on. I got this. I got Pokemon Poke Park 2. I've got my Poke Park 2 Wonder thing. I've also got my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke run, which I just started. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out. Try something very different with it. A lot more focus on the entertaining aspect than any of the challenge aspect on it. So it's gonna make trying to make a Pokemon playthrough, which I think honestly most of the time would be kind of dull. Trying to make it a bit more entertaining. But yeah, check those out. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and all that stuff, and you can check out the channel. Plenty of new videos. Videos are a bit funky at the moment. I'm trying to balance this in Twitch right now, and yeah, I'm trying to work a balance between bringing out decent content and too much. You know what I'm talking about? Stuff like that. Trying to work out a way to get my channel to go back up again, as opposed to keep going down. But hopefully you enjoy this, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah. Bye bye.